Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mike Yastrzemski is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Solano.
Now at the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is fair. The first baseman, number 33.
Digging in, number 33. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave a couple. It's the Giants 0. Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mookie Betts is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Seeger.
Standing in, Corey Seeger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Cueto's ready. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman Evan Longoria. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Left center, base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. In the air to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. This for the second baseman, Solano. And that's the second out.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Cody.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Riding in once again, Mike Yastrzemski hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Donovan Solano.
In now, Donovan Solano. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on a hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
To the plate now, Austin Slater. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Muncy is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Now back.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, number 33. Muncy waits on it, and that retires the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jock Peterson is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted in the air out to left. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
So striding in, Mauricio Dubon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Peterson. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Here's Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here's Seeger as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder Mike Yastrzemski. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin.
Now batting, Austin Slater. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Bellinger is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch to him. Max Muncy is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count. 3-1. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Popped up. Longoria shading to his right. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Standing in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
A ball and a strike now. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. And he falls behind. 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Dubon has it, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. It remains 1-0. Into the box, number 33. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 33.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Evan Longoria as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Brandon Crawford. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Dylan Floro takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto. Cueto squares around to bunt and he puts it down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Road. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Austin Slater. He's got a hit in 3. Alex Dickerson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Dickerson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor has it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Giants 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Alex Dickerson remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cueto gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Gavin Lux will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. No balls and a strike to count. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for L.A. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dustin May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, number 85, Dustin May.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, number 33.
Ready for another shot now, number 33. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Brandon Belt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Longoria.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Brandon Belt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next the former all-star shortstop Corey Seeger.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
This one for Crawford at short. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
The count is 1-2.
No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Will Smith stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Dodgers leave one. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Coming to the plate now, Johnny Cueto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Jock Peterson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Chris Taylor is on deck. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 3.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit to first. Oh, look at the stop by Bell. He is out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Dickerson. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
the catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. A.J. Pollard will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
One strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Cueto sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Corey Seeger. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Digging in now, Justin Turner. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Has a look, now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And it's quickly 0-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
What we're seeing here is a really smooth.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
5-0 the final score today. The San Francisco Giants led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Johnny Cueto is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 5 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.